Right. Welcome to Yoga at Home. Set up Instagram here. Yoga at Home, we are doing working the strength of the pelvic floor, the strength of the diaphragm. So I want to do some breath work with you guys. We'll do breath of fire to clear the diaphragm and heart and liver and spleen. And by clearing and strengthening the diaphragm, we'll open the lungs, get more oxygen into the body, and that will improve your immune system. So let's go ahead and work into that. Let me just get Instagram going. And we are live on Instagram as well. Cool. All right, thanks for tuning in. For you guys there on YouTube and on Instagram, here at home doing home yoga every day at 1 o'clock here on YouTube, and a couple on Instagram. But let's go ahead and start out. We're doing pelvic floor, working the pelvic floor, opening up the kidneys and the back and the hips. As the kidney channels or meridians go down the legs, we want to strengthen the knees, work on support of the knees, so we're staying strong in our legs and in our base, because fear and the emotion of fear derives from our lower energy, our Jing energy. So from our feet, K1 bubbling spring at the bottom of the foot, right here, K2, K3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 coming up to the back of the knee. So kidneys deal with fear, and we want to clear that out by strengthening, keeping the knees strong. If you want to just start hitting the knees, actually that's a good Tai Chi and Qigong warm up too as well. You can just hit the knees, especially since we're starting seated. For some of you guys that your hips are already tight, you may not be able to sit in an easy seat, a comfortable seat. You may, if your legs are like this. I know some of my clients are like that. So hit the knees to start, and this will help warm you up to just sit. Use the palms, strike the bones of the knees to help support. Hit the shins, the thighs. Let me switch to the other side. And flex your foot and ankle. And right away you might feel like you want to exhale, take a deep breath, exhale. And that's your body naturally clearing out negative emotions and stale chi, stale energy, stale oxygen, stale dead blood cells that are stuck. So that's why it's good to exercise, sweat it out, help the lymphatic flow, bring out the toxins. So let's go ahead and go into an easy seat. Hopefully it's comfortable. You can just warm up your knees. Deep inhale through the nose. Let's just take 3 cleansing breaths. Exhale out through the mouth. Release your chin and neck, shoulders side to side. Inhale, open the chest and lungs. All right, and that's going to bring us into first thing here. We're circling, doing Sufi rolls. So exhale as you go forward, inhale as you come back. Opening the spine, the front body, and the heart. Exhale, down, forward fold. Go at your own pace, but inhale up. Lengthen through the crown of the head, lengthen through the spine, open up the vertebrae. Exhale, pull the belly in. Pull up and tight with the diaphragm. We'll work on that. Let's go the other way. Inhale. And inhale forward too if you like. After 3 times, we'll go to a forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Lengthen through the rib cage, open the lungs. Imagine a white light above you as you exhale, softening. Sway side to side. Inhale, flat back lengthen. Feel it, how it lifts the spine and lifts and lengthens you through the crown of your head. You can keep your eyes closed or keep them open for the video. Exhale and forward fold. Walk the hands out. Take your head yes motion. Soften into the hips and sway side to side. Inhale and flat back to come up and slide the fingers back and lift them up. Exhale, half moons, go off to the side. Pull the belly in, leaning forward. Lightly tap the hand to the floor. Inhale, looking up. Palm up, rotate the wrist, maybe circle the wrist. And exhale. Pull the belly in. And stay here for a breath. And walk the hands out if you like. Gradually walk forward to a forward fold. And inhale, flat back to come up. Bring your arms up. Half moon on the other side. Really lean back. Inhale as much as you can. Pack the prana in your body and your lungs. Exhale. Calm, still calm, relaxed. Slight fold forward, pull the belly in. It's that balance of keeping your body calm. Inhale, open. Calm to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, so to calm the nervous system, calm the heart rate. Exhale, forward fold. But at the same time, still get that challenge and lengthen. Walk your hands forward to forward fold. Inhale, walk the hands back. Bring the arms back up and go to our twist now. So exhale and twist off to the side. And pull the belly in as we hold here. Don't force it just yet. Just place the hand on top of the knee. One hand behind you. Then inhale into the belly, ribs, and chest in that order. Feel the chest and then feel it opening the thyroid and the front of the neck. As you inhale, lifting the chin lightly. Breathe into the front of the face. And exhale, just look back behind you. Turn at your chin and pull the belly in. Inhale, arms back up. And smiling. Exhale, other side. Pull the belly in. Resting at first. Then inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Feel that lengthening, lifting the chest and lungs and the heart. Again, the thymus, the thyroid, the face, the senses, the brain. Exhale and twist the chin. Pull the belly in. Inhale, arms up. Relaxing the face. Exhale, and we'll go to a forward fold. Bring the hands down first, and then slide out to a forward fold. Pulling the belly in. Before coming up, let's do one flat back. So inhale, lifting the chin, the chest, slide the hands back lightly, the ribs, the belly, and exhale, pull the belly in, the ribs in, the chest in, and the chin. Slide the hands back. Inhale, arms high. And exhale, hands down. Bring the knees out. Dandasana. And flex the toes. Shake the knees apart. And you can hit the knees if that feels good. Maybe make fists. Hit the shins. Flex the toes. Bubbling spring. And then from here, let's inhale and flex the toes up. So inhale, arms up. Flexing the toes. Imagine pulling energy up and into the kidneys. Smiling. Lifting, stretching, lengthening, flexing the toes. And exhale with a true sound, folding forward, bending the knees. Bend the knees in. And pull the knees in, pull the belly in. Hug yourself super tight. Bring your knees in and forehead to your knees. Let's do that again. Inhale and bring the legs out straight. Flexing your toes. Inhale, arms up. Smiling. Breathing into the back, opening the back and the kidneys. And exhale with a true sound, hugging your knees in. Inhale one more time. Imagining a blue color. Blue for the kidneys, and exhale. Very good. You can switch the crossing of the legs, other leg in front here, and just a few more Sufi rolls to open up the hips. On the other side, inhale forward, and exhale back. It's a little different. Might be inhale into the kidneys, into the back as you go forward. And exhale back, pull the belly in. And switch directions, go the other way. And you feel that opening and lengthening of the spine. Breathing, inhale as you lengthen, going forward. Breathing into the back and kidneys. And exhale back. So a few cat-cows. Inhale, lift the chest and chin. And exhale, pull the belly in, round the back and spine. Inhale, forward. Exhale back. One more time. And exhale back. That's good there. Let's go ahead and come up to a tabletop. Cool, that should be good. All right, coming out to our tabletop position. Rocking to the knees, swaying off the IT bands. So IT bands can pull onto the knees. So sway out the hips here, side to side. We'll sit back into a child's pose. And 3 circles. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Really circle and stretch the wrists. Exhale, sink back. We'll switch directions. Inhale the other way. Spread the fingers wide. So I help realign the knees and kneecaps. Maybe feel popping, which is okay. If one hurts, we'll work into it. As we go to our warrior 2, we'll help strengthen it. Let's go ahead and exhale, sink back here into your child's pose. Inhale forward, do cat-cows. Inhale, lift the tailbone, crown of the head, squeezing the kidneys on the back. Exhale, push away from the floor, pull the belly in, really squeeze the glutes and sacrum, and feel the lower abs engage. Inhale, lifting your chin, exhale, pushing away. You're going to go side to side too, if that feels good. One more time, inhale, and wag your tail, and exhale. Before we move on, just to stretch the wrist and stretch the right foot or right hand. Sway side to side. Rotate, turn it over, lean back. And switch. Sway side to side. This will just help support as we go into our next thing, the balancing table. And switch, rotate over, and lean back. Alright, so place that hand down, the one we just stretched, and we'll balance on that one first. Inhale, got my right arm out, left leg or opposite leg out. Inhale here, we'll exhale and point your back toe so it's flat. And exhale, pull your elbow in. Keep exhaling, hold it out as you try to touch the inner thigh. And we'll inhale, extend out. From here, we'll exhale and bring the foot over. You can place the hand down for a moment just to stretch the hips and back. And from here, you can't really see it in the video. Let's move a little bit. I want to press into my heel and to lengthen through the hip, looking back towards the heel. Inhale. Exhale. Soften. Inhale, bring the leg back, arm back out. Exhale, balancing table. Hold the belly in. And switch, other arm out. Exhale, elbow to knee, inner thigh. Pushing away, being as tight as possible. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, put your hand down, looking back over, press into the heel. Good. Inhale, extending. And exhale, elbow, inner thigh. Very good. From there, let's come up to our down dog. So press back to our heels. Pedal out the heels and hands. Alright, right away. Let's go ahead and bring it up. Right leg straight up. Flex into your heel. Kick through your heel to the sky. Press into the bottom heel as well. Then flex your toe as you exhale. Knee to nose, leaning forward. Pull the belly in. Let's place the foot between the hands. You come up onto your fingertips to do that. And shake the wrists out. Press into the back heel. We'll bring the arms back first, lifting the belly up, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms high, arms first, and follow the arms. Press into your back heel. And exhale, elbows down, goddess arms or cactus arms. You can stretch the tongue, helps the kidneys too. Lion's breath. Inhale, arms up. Lean forward as we stretch. Exhale, hands down. Place the hands behind you, locust arms. And inhale, open the chest. Release the hands, exhale. Very good. And before we move to the other side, let's go to our warrior two. So we'll drop the heel down of the back foot. Right away, you can bring your hand to the inside. We're going to cartwheel up. So inhale, arms up. Into our warrior two. So in our warrior two, want to make sure that your heels are aligned. So you're on one single line. Bend into the front knee, and right away you should feel some strengthening in the thigh. We'll hold this position. This is one of my favorite positions to rehabilitate the knee, to really just help support. So it's like anatomically going to stretch, lengthen, and strengthen at the same time. So keep your heel down on the back foot. bend into the front foot. It's fine. And then the slight turn of the back toes pointed inward, okay? So bend into that front knee and just wiggle the knee in and out and feel strong here. Okay, and then we'll bring our arms out, palms up to receive, or exhale to let go, palms down. You can lean back and reverse warrior. Inhale, open up, palm up, and exhale. Here we'll go to side angle. Put your elbow down, resting. Inhale and lengthen. One thing to think about is your pelvis. So we'll bring our arms back. Okay, and then just to look at it again, so we want to neutralize our pelvis. If you straighten out your leg real quickly, we'll go to triangle pose. So straight leg first. Here, inhale, arms out. And then you can hinge forward as you exhale. Slide your hand down your thighs or your shin. Cool. Inhale, come back. And then again, bending into that front knee. Notice the tilt of the pelvis. So try to get that again. Inhale, open up. And exhale, tilt the pelvis. Maybe you can go a little further and come down to the floor this time. And inhale, bring the arm back. You can straighten out the legs here. I'm going to switch for the camera. Very good. And then exhale, forward fold. Bend into the knees, right to left. Open the hamstrings and back of the kidney meridians. Very good. And walk it back into our plank pose. And coming back into your down dog. And from there we'll go chaturanga. So squeeze the elbows in, lower down with your exhale, softly to the floor. Feet together in the back, inhale, low cobra. Lengthen the chin, and exhale, forward fold. Let's bring the arms back behind us. You can interlace the fingers, locust, feet together again. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, down. Bring the hands back. You can rest here for a moment, face down. Very good. Place the hands underneath the shoulders and exhale, pushing up and back into your child's pose. As you're ready, we'll come back up to our down dog. Working into the other side, left leg high, inhale. Pressing into the bottom heel as well as the top. Pushing through the palms, we'll exhale. Point and flex the toe, knee to nose. And foot between the hands. Going into crescent lunge first. We'll bring the fingers back. Inhale, lengthen, pull the belly in. Exhale, soften into the heel. Inhale, arms up first, following the hands. Exhale, elbows bend, lion's breath. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands down. Bring the hands back behind you, locust. Pull the belly in. Inhale and lengthen. And exhale, release. Walk the hands or drop the heel down to the back foot. Walk the hands to the inside as we come up. Cartwheel. Inhale, arms up to our warrior two. And straighten out the front leg again just to adjust the hips. And then from here, bending into that front knee. Press into the back heel. Lengthen your legs as much as feels comfortable. Just don't want to be too far forward with that knee. So look for alignment. Find your knee over your heel. And your back heel lined up with your front heel. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale to lengthen and open up here. Very good. And then exhale, adjusting elbow to thigh side angle. Inhale and lengthen here. And exhale, come back to soften. And shake out the leg. Let's go to our triangle. You inhale here. And keep the body straight as you hinge forward. And slide down the shin. Exhale, triangle pose. And pull the belly in. And try to be between two window panes. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Bend into the knee to come back up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to soften. Let's go back to our side angle all the way down. Inhale to lengthen. And palm up, rotate the wrist. Hold the pose and posture. And inhale, coming back up. And bring the feet in and exhale, star pose, forward fold. Inhale, flat back to look up. There we go. Then we'll walk the hands back. And bring the foot back here. Let's go into one more chaturanga. Inhale, forward. Exhale, squeeze the elbows in, lower down. Chaturanga. Very good. We're going to do bow pose. So inhale, extend your right arm out and bring it back behind you and grasp onto your foot. And exhale, you can soften and look to your left. And inhale, kick into your foot to look up and lift up. And bring your other hand out if you like. And put it to the floor if you want to put your fingers to the floor. Lifting the back foot with your inhale. Exhale, soften. Take one more breath here. Inhale to really strengthen the hips, open the hips, strengthen the knees, stretch the quadriceps. You shake the head, yes, motions. Exhale, release the foot, make a pillow with your hands, shake your legs out, and shake one and both if you like. We'll switch and do the other side. Reach back with the left hand. Grabbing onto the ankle, the foot. And soften that hand out. Look to the opposite direction to feel that stretch of the front neck, shoulder. Just taking time to control my own nervous system here. All right, so we'll then inhale and lift up, lifting the back knee and arm. Your inhale. Feel free to rock side to side if that feels good for you. And then exhale, soften, relax, and let go. Change. I think that might be better for the remainder of the class. All right, cool. Last thing here, we've got full bow, B-O-W. Let's go ahead and reach both hands back and grab onto one first. You can grab onto the foot however it feels comfortable for you to do, but in time you want to have the thumb up, palm facing out, grabbing the inside or matching up with the big toe. All right? So hook onto that big toe and then grab onto the other foot as well. And roll to the side if you need to. All right, full exhale, relaxing, shaking, releasing. And then inhale, lifting up when you're already kicking to the hand. And squeeze the knees together, feet together. Exhale, soften, but don't let go. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Inhale, look up, shake your head, yes or no motions. Exhale, soften. And if you'd like to, try rocking front to back. They say, an old yogi said that if you do this 15 minutes a day, you will stay young forever. And he means by your spine. So strengthen your spine, open your spine, do the opposite of what we normally do, is that forward fold all day long. And try rocking front to back. Otherwise, relax, let go, release, make a pillow when you're done. Very good. Bring the hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, push up and back. Exhale to your child's pose. All right, very good. So, bring the knees together. Coming back to a seated position. That's not what we're doing. We're going to boat pose. I was going to have us go to a standing chair, but I don't think it's necessary. So let's just go right into boat pose. Strengthen the core. Strengthen the pelvic floor by squeezing the knees together. And we'll drop into a bridge and work the strength of the sacrum and the pelvic floor and do an Uddiyana Bandha lock after that. So let's go ahead and first do boat pose and then we'll finish up. So abs, and we'll get you out. Squeeze the knees together here. Flex your toes towards you. You can point them as we go out and then exhale, point and flex them in. Flexing them again activates the K1 kidney points. Flexing that, activating, pulling energy up, squeezing the kidneys and pulling the belly in. And okay, so trying to touch your forehead to your knees. Inhale, extend out, boat pose. Squeeze the knees together still. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Tuck the chin in. And exhale, pull the belly in. You can set the feet down if you'd like. Otherwise, try to balance. Inhale, extend out. Hold here for 2 breaths. Exhale, squeeze the knees together, feet together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull the belly in, knees in. Inhale out for 1 more. If you can handle 3, we'll do as many as you can. Exhale, Squeeze the knees together. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, pull the belly in. And set the feet down now. And squeeze the elbows in too. Maybe you want to look to your left. Look to your right. Very good. And then we'll slowly lower back into our bridge pose. Onto our backs. As slow as you can to really feel the core work. But now, for the last thing here, we're going to do a pull in, a Uddiyana Bandha, which I'll show you in just a moment. But first, get the pelvic tilt down. So from the bottom here, we have our sacrum that if you just lay flat and the first lift of the hips, as soon as your hips lift off the ground, you're first activating with those pelvic floor muscles. So be very aware of that as you lift up. Lift your pelvic floor first, lift your perineum first, the very bottom muscle, and then lifting up from there as you inhale up, and then we'll exhale down. Let's do 3 times. 3 times just the hips, and then we'll go into the lock, which I'll show you in just a minute. First, just get this down. Lifting the sacrum, feel that activation of that pump, and inhale, arms up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, squeeze the glutes, grip your big toes, pull up on your inner arches. Your knees will go out and feel that energy or that contraction of the blood and muscle up into the pelvic floor, squeezing into your back and kidneys. Inhale and let the blood fall into your heart and head. Exhale, bring your hands down. 5, 4, 3, and just before the bottom, tuck the sacrum in and lower down. Resting at the bottom for 5 seconds. Feel your nervous system, your body relax. Everything relax. And inhale, lift the sacrum. Bring that energy up, grip your toes. Squeeze, 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 and exhale, soften at the top. Once you get to the top, holding and softening. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax the pelvic sacrum last. One more time. Inhale up. 4, 5, holding for 5. And exhale for 5, 4, 3, pull the belly in, 2, 1, drop the sacrum. You can hug your knees in for a moment, rock front to back as I show you Uddiyana Bandha. So what we're going to be doing is pulling the belly up and in, and you're going to hold it as your hips come down. So what it looks like is this suction of the abdomen, which is your Uddiyana, your Bandha, your pulling up of the diaphragm. So just to see it real quickly, you'll inhale and you'll exhale everything out, and then pull up and in. And then you'll relax. So I'll show it to you in the bridge pose. So you inhale up, expand, exhale, everything out, then pull up and in, then lower down. Hold it as long as you can, then relax, release, and start over. Alright, so hopefully you got that. Let's do it one more time to practice. Inhale up. Exhale, pull the belly in. Or exhale everything out first, then pull the belly up and in. and lower down. Hold it, relax and breathe. You should feel a suction pulling in as you lower down. Let's go ahead and do 3 rounds of this. 5 seconds each, 5 seconds down, okay? Inhale up. Good. Exhale, pull the belly in. Or exhale out first. Pull the belly in. And lower down. Relax, release, and inhale to let go. Okay, let's do it again 2 more times. Inhale up. Push the belly out. Exhale. Pull the belly in. Let's do that 1 more time. Inhale up. Exhale, hands down. Pull the belly in. Hug the knees into the chest. Sway side to side, roll over to your right side in a fetal position. Inhale, open up your arm. Inhale to open the fingertips and palms. And circle the wrist. And exhale, bring your arm over. Make a pillow with your hand and rest here for 3 breaths. Roll over to the other side in a fetal position. Inhale, open up the arm, ribs, lungs, hips. Inhale to the fingertips. Circle the wrist, exhale, bring the arm back over. Rest here for 3 breaths. Roll back to the center. Hug your knees into your chest. And inhale, extend your arms and legs out, resting to the floor. You can bring your arms out and stretch if you like first. And exhale, hands down to the floor. and resting for 3 breaths here. Wiggle your fingers, toes, circle your wrists and ankles. And inhale your arms up overhead. And exhale, hug the knees into the chest. And rock side to side, or front to back. And come all the way up into a seated position. Alright, to finish out the class, today we do breath of fire. Breath of fire is activation of the Uddiyana Bandha and the diaphragm, the muscle of the diaphragm. So you're going to pump the diaphragm with your breath. You exhale through your nose. And this is my favorite breath exercise because it clears out the mid-body, which is where all of our tension traps. The diaphragm is the muscle that it encases the gut, the digestive organs, and all the emotions of the gut and everything happening down there, and it separates from the heart and lungs. So the heart and then the lungs, and the job of the heart and lungs obviously is the blood. You've also got your thymus and your thyroid here, which activate hormones and basically expression, cellular expression. So like weight control or weight management, sickness and health too. All of everything that passes through our body into our nose, into our orifices, basically goes down the throat and goes down into the organs. And so this vaccine, as Bruce Lipton calls it, says this is our natural vaccine. So everything that comes through the throat, the tonsils take a test of that, and they administer, and they tell the white blood cells of the thymus gland, the heart, the throat to the heart, tells the heart what to do and how to protect the body down below. So it's real important here to clear out this diaphragm. Will help activate the white blood cells. It'll help the heart. It'll help the lungs. Help the lungs open and get more oxygen into the blood. So this one exercise here can do so much for your immune system, for your energy, because you've got your adrenal glands and your kidneys right behind it too. So again, this is like the number one exercise that we should do to clear out emotion, negative energy, let stuff go that gets trapped in here, and then improve digestion and metabolism, and improve heart health, circulatory circulation of blood, white blood cells and red blood cells, and oxygen. So all of that we're getting into this exercise here, breath of fire, and help pump up some energy too from our adrenals, and get us more energy too. So with that being said, we're going to inhale our arms up, fill the belly, exhale out halfway, excuse me, and only through the nose, and at the same time pulling the belly in. The belly goes in, the negative emotions and the exhale and energy. You may burp like I just did. Helps clear out that stuff. If you can't burp, that means you've got blockage here, and that means that the stomach and the heart are in out of balance too, right? We have that acid reflux where it gets stuck and you can't burp, you can't release out the top. The question is, can you release out the bottom? But that being said, let's go ahead and get into it again. I think you know how to do it now. 60 times. At the last 10 seconds, until you go faster, harder, you should feel a burning sensation in the abdomen. We'll relax and we'll do it twice, okay? Inhale up. Exhale down, halfway, and begin. Ten seconds faster, more powerful. Inhale, arms up. Smiling. Joy, appreciation, happiness. And exhale, softening. And rest for 3 breaths with your palms up. Do it one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale down. And begin. Ten seconds faster, more powerful. Inhale, arms up. Pull up on the pelvic floor. Smile, tuck the chin in, lengthen through the crown of the head. Pulling up in the chest, the diaphragm. And imagine a white light above you, your higher self, your intelligence, your wisdom, connection to the universe. Exhale, bring that white light down into the crown of your head. Softening your shoulders, your rib cage, your chin, burping if you need to, and relax for 3 breaths. We're in such a good place. Let's go ahead and do it one more time and we'll finish out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale down. Last one. 10 seconds, more powerful, faster. Inhale, arms up. And again, that white light, maybe purplish, ultraviolet. Exhale, softening the forehead, the face, the eyes, the jaw, shoulders. Bring the hands together in front of the chest, the heart, both hands together, sealing your intention. Inhale, exhale out through the mouth. Side, let anything go. Left there. Bow your chin to your chest. Namaste. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. I've got 2 people with us here on YouTube. That's awesome. And we've got some people here. Hey, happy birthday! Thanks. Cool. So yeah, we'll be doing yoga more often. Tomorrow again at 1 o'clock. If you'd like to join with me there, here again. Let's get into it. Please comment below if there's anything that you'd like to work on or any like cool concepts that you're like, wow, that was kind of cool. Because again, we're combining Tai Chi, yoga, well, not Tai Chi, Qigong, which is similar, but it's understanding the organs and understanding the 5 major elements and how they connect to the 5 major emotions, positive and negative. It's a lot of cool stuff that you can check out more information in my book, Self-Massage Secrets. You can go to newlifecnt.com. That's NEWLIFECNT, as in chinatesong.com. And otherwise on Amazon, you can get my book there as well. So we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for commenting down below, subscribing with us on YouTube, and checking it out on here on Instagram. We'll see you guys later.